Hello everyone, my name is Study-Seibert and today I'll be going over my presentation for the Multicultural Case Study assignment for preschool language development. So first we'll be going over our agenda a little bit. This will be the child's background, what I would do for the therapy setting, and the intervention style. So for the background information, Joshua is 3 years old. He comes from a monolingual English-speaking home. He has not attended preschool. He has substantial language impairment that really impacts his receptive and expressive language. He comes from a low SES family, so low income. He has really no structure at home that's been recorded. It's been said he has a pretty haphazard home life. Very chaotic at home. He cannot focus for more than a few seconds, so when he's trying to do things, like he has very low attention span. He doesn't really respond to blocks, cars, or other appropriate toys for his age. He can't really focus on those things, kind of wants to change from one to the next, and it's been said he kind of bounces off the walls. So that can be seen like when he's trying to play with those blocks, cars, toys, that he doesn't really stay focused on that, bounces from one thing to the next, kind of like I had been saying. So, my recommendation for a therapy setting would be, again, kind of that one-on-one intervention. I think that's the best way to keep any distractions out of the way and try and really help him to focus, because he doesn't focus well, and so one-on-one would really help that. I also think closed doors with no family in there would be best for him. A lot of clinics, it could be if the mom, it's been said that the mom brings his younger brother with to a lot of his therapy sessions. So I think having closed doors and keeping the mom and his brother out of the room, this could be giving the brother a toy to play with outside, something to keep him entertained while they wait. And then also I think I would want to keep it very calm in there. So try not to use overhead fluorescent lighting, but lamps, no like crazy music, crazy sounds, anything like that, just very relaxed. I'm trying to speak slowly and in a very relaxed tone so that keeps him from getting kind of too amped up and keeps the session from becoming too chaotic for him. So that would be the best way to kind of help him focus during the session. For language intervention, I would still want to go with that naturalistic intervention. I think this works really well for kids who are younger and can't really do that like drill style yet. So it's been said that those blocks and cars and toys don't really work for him, so I think something movement-based might work well. Maybe a game of like moving from one dot to another, like colored dots on the floor that kind of target issues he's having with any like language issues, speech sound issues, trying to use those blocks to target those issues while still letting him move around the room and kind of get some of that energy out. And depending on how he reacts to that, it might be possible to move to a little bit more structured at the end, playing with cars or toys, trying to get some of those energy out of him and then move towards something a little more focused. And then I'd want it to be a very relaxed form of therapy, so not correcting him at all times. I don't want him to feel like he's at therapy, because I think that is something that he would not do well with, considering that chaos that he's used to. So trying to keep it very relaxed when correcting him, using those not so much of corrective terms, but more just repeating it the correct way, so that it kind of helps him feel a little less discouraged maybe, and using good forms of feedback. So saying like, oh, I really liked how you said this F sound, or that was a really good sentence. That felt very natural, things like that to kind of keep him motivated. Some other options for him could look like a break from therapy. Sometimes kids can get discouraged if it's not working, families can. So I think maybe taking a small break for a few months, then coming back could help. But depending on how severe his issues is, this could also be damaging. So really watching the case there. Once he gets to school age, I think a school setting would be very beneficial, away from his family, away from the classroom, really that one-on-one in a very relaxed environment. That way his mom's not waiting out the door. And then also short sessions I think would be extremely beneficial for Joshua, because it would help keep his attention span to have shorter sessions, more shorter sessions than fewer longer ones. Overall, that's kind of how I would approach this situation, but thank you.